Hi everyone, I want to clear up a misconception. When I made my hair growth crash course video, I mentioned how important it was to take care of your health, and this includes making sure you're getting the right nutrition to fuel your body, getting exercise to increase your circulation, leveling out your hormones, making sure that you're getting enough rest and controlling your stress levels. I don't place much of an emphasis on things like hair growth drugs, supplements, or products, and all sorts of glop to put on your hair, because if you type hair products into YouTube, you get almost 800,000 hits. So, I have done a couple of hair regimen videos by request, but that's really not the most important aspect to me. I mean, of course, babying your hair and treating it well is important for maintaining length and preventing damage, but the most important aspect for me is learning how to take care of your body so that your hair can grow optimally. That is just what I'm most comfortable talking about. So when somebody asks me what they can do to increase their hair growth, I will always refer them to my video on nutrition, rest, balance, and etc. But there's still some people who don't seem to understand what I mean about growing hair at an optimal or a near optimal rate. So in this video, I'm going to try and give you more of a visual explanation. So when people ask me what's the most important thing about making your hair grow faster, I think they're expecting like a pie graph like this, where I can break it down into what factors of your life you can change and get the most bang for your buck. This is sort of partially true. I would say that nutrition is most important, followed by rest, etc. But what the graph actually looks like is this, because everything ties into everything else. Getting enough exercise helps you sleep better, and better sleep means that you're less stressed, and proper nutrition fuels all the processes in your body. So if you take away just one of these factors, you will die either sooner or later. So you can't really ignore any of them. Think of hair growth in graph form. So most of you think of your hair growth, or even document it in a similar manner to this, where the length of your hair is on the y-axis and the amount of time that's passed is on the x-axis. And from this, you can more or less determine your rate of hair growth. This graph is like your distance over time, and the slope is your velocity of hair growth. So when people tell me they want their hair to grow longer and faster, what I think in my mind is not this graph, but rather velocity over time. They're asking me, how can I accelerate my hair growth so that I reach a certain length of hair in a shorter amount of time? How can I increase the slope of this graph right here? So this is how my brain works and my logic behind everything that I tell you. And let me just tell you that this is grossly simplified, so probably not 100% accurate, but it will help you understand my theory of your genes, your health, and how this factors into hair growth. So let's say that your genetic code and your epigenetics, which is basically how your gene expression is controlled, they both dictate what rate of hair growth you will have when everything in your body is working at maximum efficiency. So if you think about your body being a construction site, your nutrients are your building blocks. Your blood flow to your follicles are the trucks bringing in those nutrients to the site that they're needed. So exercise and massage might be beneficial to increase blood flow. The proteins in your body are the builders that do the labor and build the hair. In addition to good nutrition, your stress management, your level of rest and well-being determine basically how many builders show up at work that day and how quickly and efficiently they work, which will result in how fast your hair grows. And all these factors also affect how accurately they do their job of building each hair shaft as strong or as thick as it needs to be. So your genetic code determines how fast, how efficient, how good of a job these workers do at making your hair grow, giving that all these factors are in your favor. So your genes and your epigenetics tell you what your maximum potential is, granted that the situation is perfect, that you're in perfect health, you get enough nutrients, you get enough sleep, enough exercise, enough socialization, enough meditation, etc. Now, there may be some slight variation of optimal hair rate from person to person based on your genes and your epigenetics. Working at maximum efficiency, some people might grow their hair 2 inches per month, other people might grow their hair 3/4 of an inch per month. Similar to the fact that some people's hair follicles have a programmed length of time that they remain in anagen. It's a very slight variation. The genetic variation probably isn't much, since we humans are 99.9% genetically identical, but epigenetics control how and when those genes get expressed, which may make differences seem more drastic from person to person. With that out of the way, let's pick an arbitrary rate and say that your hair grows about 1 inch per month at maximum efficiency, so nice and level. Most people are not at this point. If just one of those factors is off, if you're stressed out and you don't get enough nutrients or you don't get enough sleep, your body is not working at maximum efficiency, and so your hair growth is going to slow down. Remember that places like skin and hair are considered low priority in your body, so nutrients reach those places last. When you're abusing your body, your skin and hair are often the first places to show it. So your graph probably looks more like this one, where your hair is growing a ½ inch per month because life isn't perfect, but you're still doing okay. Now, let's say in the next couple of months you make a change to remove unnecessarily stress in your life. So, awesome! Your hair growth rate goes up a little, but because you're not eating as well as you could or something, then your hair growth rate still isn't going to be at 100%. When you're missing some key parts of your diet, your hair might become dry, brittle, it might split easier, it might have some extra fragile, bent areas thrown in there. So if you imagine each nutrient being a different material, if say sulfur is your insulation of your house, and if B vitamins are the piping in your house, you can't build a house without piping or insulation, or at least you could, but your house is going to suck or be incomplete in any case. So let's now look at what does not happen. So when somebody tells me that they're taking MSM supplements and they have been proven to make your hair grow faster, I believe them. I believe that their hair is growing faster, but it's the previous situation they're experiencing. If you notice better hair growth with MSM, it just means that you were already missing sulfur in your diet. It's not this situation with the green line. That is not logical. So there's absolutely nothing that I found in the entire world, barring drugs or maybe cancer, that can make your hair grow faster than it can at your natural, optimal, healthy genetic rate. And if you do resort to drugs, it will catch up to you later on. I've heard far too many stories of women using those eyelash enhancing serums only to find that it causes inflammation and discoloration in and around the eyes, and when they discontinue the serum, it defaults in all the hairs going into catagen and then telogen at the same time, causing bald spots on your eyelids. So this is not something that you want, so don't do drugs. But let me come full circle again and show you this pie graph again, because it's important. I'm a huge believer in holistic health, which just means that every process in your body is connected in some way. And even your mental and emotional health has an effect on your physical health. Because you know, when you're depressed, you're stressed out, you don't sleep well, etc. So there's no one thing or product that I can recommend over and above all the others. You know, you can't steal from Peter to pay Paul. You can't eat crap and then just sleep more to make up for it. You can't, you know, burn the candle at both ends and live a completely hectic lifestyle and then just have a green smoothie to undo that damage. So, am I perfect at this? No, I'm not. I'm a work in progress too. But really, I don't know anybody who's absolutely perfect at this, so don't feel bad if you're not either. I make these videos for the benefit of other people who might not have learned about the human body in this way, who don't understand the importance of taking care of your body so that you can have beautiful hair from the inside out. You know, just like when you're building a house, you need a good foundation. There's no one product that you can put on your head that's going to make the hair grow truly healthy and robustly from the follicles. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it cleared up some confusion or misconceptions about my hair growth crash course video. Do let me know. You're welcome to argue and debate on whether you think that there is a genetic optimal rate, or if you think that is just a continuous line. Let me know if you think that there are safe drugs out there that can make your hair grow above and beyond the optimal genetic rate when you're just treating your body naturally. So yeah, leave a comment down below or a video response, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.